NNDM is up 3.03% in the pre-market session of today, the 28th of April 2025. At some point, we saw this in this pre-market session. It printed this intraday high of $2. That is close to 20% or even more than that. So it's giving up some of the gains it ran up. And we saw that a couple of days ago as well, that it's indicated here that it has completed the $116 million acquisition of Mark Forged. You um, so what we can see here on its daily chart is that it has staged a recovery since the 9th of April. That day, of course, the broader market rallied. We saw an aggressive short covering rally, and it did play into the hands of an NDM stock. Since that time, it has kept up the bullish trend, and the extrapolation is indicating that that strength might remain sustained up till the 6th of June. So that's this. All of these are extrapolations. The extrapolation, that is the extrapolation that it will remain strong up till the 6th of June. There's no guarantee that that will be the case. So what we have here in terms of projections is let's see, 1.68 and 1.73. But we have this Fibonacci projection that was that began to um, print as of the 18th of March and remain emphasized up till Thursday the 17th. It's currently not being emphasized anymore, but in the future it might come up to be, it might become relevant. It might become relevant. It may become a support. It may become a resistance. We can see down here this emphasized projection of 1.53. It was a resistance. It proved to be a resistance as of Thursday the 17th. So we're also having probably what looks like at the beginning of an emphasized projection of 1.73. We don't exactly know where it will continue, but the key thing here about this Fibonacci projection of $2 is that we have been able to calculate the probability of it printing, of the probability of the stock retesting that and even going beyond that as one. So it's highly likely that it is something that can happen. Yet, it is all statistics. There is no guarantee that that will be case. That will be the case. There's no guarantee at all. We could even try and see what this projection of 2.39. I know we might be overstretching it, but we can still try and have a look. We have that projection is at 2.39, and over here you see this is where the this is where the moving averages are. You see that they will be relevant in trying to obtain the probability. So here we have 2.59. The projection we're looking at right now is 2.39. And so the probabilities there are all higher than 2.39, apart from the last one, which is the 200-day moving average. So easily you can imagine that the probability will be more than it will be very high. So I'm just going to take the values. So I'm just going to use only one value at a time. So I'm going to use 2.56, which is the 10-day moving average. So we're going to determine the probability of it printing 2.39 or even higher with reference to its 10-day moving average. So I'm going to now add a standard deviation tool that will help us to determine what the standard deviation is. Let's see. Standard deviation is going to come down here. So I'm going to change this to 10. And then I come over here. This is 2.39. I have to make sure that I obtain the same. Let's see. Let's try and remain consistent. Okay. The projection we have is okay. Let's see now. 2. Let's see, 2.24. Okay, 2.24. We have Okay, 2.24 is the price we're looking at. So 2.24 minus 10-day moving average over 2.43. Standard deviation is it's over here. This is where it is. So we're gonna go back there and get the value. 2.24. Yeah. So standard deviation is 0.1295. So we have the Z calculator here. So we will enter those values. 2.24 is the price we're looking at. 2.24. The population mean, which standard 10-day moving average, 2.43. And then standard deviation, 0.1295. Then we calculate. So you can see the probability of it trading between 2.24 and 2.43 is 0.4285. So the probability of it exceeding 2.24 is 92.844%. Yeah, you get that. 92.884. I thought it was going to be something around 50%. So the probability of it remaining below 2.24 is 0.071663. But all of these are statistical. There's absolutely no guarantee that that will be the case at all. There's no guarantee that that will be the case. So I guess this is amongst other things why we have that's the extrapolation to the upside, pretty much, or an extrapolation that is indicating a sustained strength. Yeah, maybe that's why we have it. We have that could be amongst other things why we have extrapolation of sustained strength. Yeah, let's pick that. Let's change this to 1. Yeah, that's maybe why we have it. So as things stand right now, in the very short time, in the coming days, it's expected to weaken, but it's overall all through the whole of May, it's expected to remain strong. No, the trend is not a bearish one. It's not a bearish one. This is although, but bear in mind that this is just an extrapolation. There's no guarantee that any of these will happen. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video.